Hey guys and gals and others, welcome back to my YouTube channel and podcast review. We talk about movies, TV shows, and video games, and today's special and amazing video is The Inkwell, directed by Marty Rich and produced by Everin Azoff, I think. Sorry if I mess up on your name. This film takes place in the rich Bay areas of North Carolina. Surprisingly, it was North Carolina. I did not know that. But anyways, including his Black Panther father, played by Joe Martin as Kenny Tate, and mother, Brenda Tate, played by Suzanne Douglas. Sorry. And the other side of his family is Glenn Truman plays Spencer Phillips, and as the Republican rich man, and his wife is played, which is the most underrated actress I've ever known. She's phenomenal, Vanessa Bell Calloway as Francine Phillips. Now, this movie is about a 16-year-old boy recovering from a traumatic situation within a recent fire in his house, causing his family to go on vacation with the other side of the family. When you arrive, you can see the split family dynamics within Drew's side, and the family is more for the black community and believes in tranquility and black unification, while Junior's Phillips family is more conservative Republican and the community of privilege. One thing I love about this dynamic is it makes points within Drew's family that's expressed the lack of the Republican side, and how maybe with being a black conservative you lose more of your black self and identity, and it's covered within riches and privilege that come along with being black royalty and its issues. Later on, they resolve the conflict with, I guess, both parties understanding each other. Now onto Drew's story. Drew ends up being traumatized by the fact of the fire, and one thing I loved about it is we can see possibly Drew healing and getting a new haircut, going to a black therapist, which I love, showcasing, evolution within a person, communicating with other people, and even such as having fun with his awkward self. I love this because it showcases how black men can properly heal from trauma, from mental health, because black mental health is a positive light, and I love how they showcase the trials and errors. Now, here's my biggest issue. Drew starts getting comfortable and wants to start dating, which leads to the love interest played by Jada Pinkett Smith as Lori Kelly. I was a little turned off by this, but I felt there was a trope to signify that you need to have sex to heal, which turned me off completely. So later on, come to find out that Lauren and Drew ended up liking each other and started dating, but unfortunately, it turns out that Lauren has been cheating, which I like because it showcases that even with the learning curve in life and you heal completely, doesn't mean that you're at your highest potential. Now I'm thinking this is good because this shows us a revelation and he could heal and that would be the end. But no, disgustingly, he meets this older woman he knew from town and he ends up hooking up with her. I was disgusted and ashamed because adult grooming and pedophilia is not okay. Drew is 16 and clearly that woman is in her mid-20s. And 2, I hate how Drew, a black man, went through something traumatic and healed from it. And even through his hurt and his trials and errors, he starts to heal again. But then they use a sex trope for him to heal, which turned me off completely because it's a horrible black men stereotype trope, especially for black men. So through all that, I just hate that it was going so well. It's a film that is never really showcased. It showcased actually black men evolving, and then they said, oh, let's put all the positivity aside and just make it a sex trope for black men, which kind of turned me off. But part of me felt like maybe that's what unfortunately happens in certain circumstances, so maybe it's more of a coming to age or showcasing more of the lines of the black community, but I still didn't really like that. So I would give this film a 7.6 out of 10. Great cast, great development characters, an amazing captivating storyline. I loved the acting and they just flowed, but overall just bad stereotypes. And that is it on the Alien review.